Welcome to the William Hathaway Show, part 3 of 3. So I just thought of something while we were kind of taking the break. The last video went out. I think we're just going to start doing one episode a day because it's so much kind of work to be putting it, not work, but it's so hard to kind of think of a bunch of topics and just kind of put them out in 3 different episodes. So what I'm going to try to do as the channel kind of grows, as the podcast kind of grows, one episode, 10 minutes a day. Maybe we will do the MVP debate episode sometime in the future. That'll come out, but we're going to stick to one episode a day. It's going to be 10 minutes long. It's just going to be the William Hathaway Show. It's going to be one episode, whatever. I tried doing the part thing. I kind of tried to, experience that. It doesn't really work, one, because it's just kind of, you have so many ideas and you just kind of don't know where to put them in the episodes. Anyway, off of that, please subscribe if you're watching, just so we can grow and we can get bigger and better guests. Once we get bigger, we can have bigger guests, maybe even some sports stars. Come on, you never know. As you go, subscribe, like, and enjoy the episode. Let's start the NFL head coaching position openings. Now, in part 1 and part 2, I didn't discuss this because I didn't feel like I needed to. There was so much going on this weekend that I didn't need to talk about that little thing called the coaching. But as I talk about this, is like the Giants fired Joe Judge, and Giants fans hate me. But like you guys stink. You guys are a laughingstock. Your owner doesn't really know, I think, who to hire. He's always kind of sticking within the family to get general managers. And then the coaching has been abysmal with Ben McAdoo, Pat Shermer, and then now Joe Judge. You had Tom Coughlin from 2004 to 2016. Right? I'm not going to sit here for the next 8 minutes and say this, that Joe Judge was a complete failure. Because in my eyes, he wasn't a complete failure. What Joe Judge was a very big mistake. When the Giants hired him, he was intriguing. If you go back, listen to his first ever press conference with the Giants, it was very intriguing. People seemed to like him. He looked good. He said they were going to punch every team in the mouth. He said they were going to have every play with intent. But then, look at what happened in Week 18. Against the Washington football team, they called 2 quarterback sneaks. Well, actually one, on 3rd and 9. It's an epic faceplant failure for New York. It's an epic embarrassment for John Mara and the front office. Dave Gettleman, one of the worst general managers of all time. And I know I'm making some hard accusations here, but he was in Carolina from 2013 to 2016. He did a good job there, raising kind of Cam Newton and building kind of a dynasty there. But then he gets to New York. And I think what happened was Gettleman thought, I can do the same thing here where I can kind of try to get Daniel Jones. I can build him to an MVP prototype. Then I can kind of just start stacking up my defense. I can trade Odell Beckham Jr., my best player at the time. I can kind of get away with that, and I can still get an MVP or not MVP, a Super Bowl type offense, Super Bowl type defense. They had neither of them. Now, last season, I would have said they might have had a Super Bowl defense. The offense was bad. Daniel Jones is just kind of average. It's kind of just not very good. I don't know. I just feel like it's an epic faceplant for the Giants in this last 2 years with Gettleman and Judge. How about next 2-3 minutes? The wild card just went. The Rams Cardinals tonight. Stream it live or watch it. Stream it live tonight on ESPN or ESPN Plus or on the ESPN app. Let's go watch the game on ESPN 2. There's a lot of telecasts tonight. Watch it on all of them, and you will get the best streaming out of all of them. It's a really good game tonight. And I like the matches. You know, the first matchup that I really liked, that I like to analyze, is Jalen Ramsey on Christian Kirk. Two guys that are really fast, really scrappy, kind of small matchup, but they can really fight. They can be scrappy. And I think that Jalen Ramsey, who has, I feel like, found in the late part of the season, you know, we've seen him playing against Devontae Adams. He's beat against Devontae. Saw him play against D-Hop in the beginning of the year. He was beat against D-Hop. It comes when they get these big wide receivers, like these big wide receivers that everybody likes, then it turns into kind of a problem. Because then you're like, oh, like, wow, like, Jalen may not be that good. Which I'm not taking it away from Jalen Ramsey. He is very good. He's very talented. He's very strong. He's very good, and I like the person he is. He's a very good player. But when it comes to matching up against the best of the best, he's not that good. He's really not. And I think he's overrated in that part of the game where you look at some corners that are really good against the best of the best. Well, not many corners are good against the best of the best, but some are good against the best. Like, some are good. Jalen's just not. I mean, he's good against DK. He's good against a guy like, maybe, let's think of maybe like Terry McLaurin. But he's not good against D-Hop. He's not good against Devontae. He's not good against Stephon. They got to figure that out. And I feel like with Christian Kirk's matchup with him, that's very intriguing. Because Kirk's a good, fast receiver. He can split him. They can run different route combinations, and they can beat him that way. That's what I think. I'm excited to see how that game plays out tonight. And as you guys know, the NFL Wildcard Weekend recap today is just starting. Or, well, it's not just starting. I don't know why I said that. It's ending tonight. But this weekend, first off, we got to just recap. The Raiders lost to the Bengals 26-19. By the way, Bajer and his crew will not ref again this postseason. Kind of interesting, kind of not, whatever. I don't know, like, if you're a Raiders fan, how you take it. Like, are you mad? Are you not blaming the refs a ton? Are you blaming the refs a ton? Whatever, just let us know. Because that was a really controversial call. It could have ended either team's season. Big play there. And then, of course, the Bills just kind of destroyed the Patriots. I mean, it didn't look like the Patriots wanted to be there from the start. The Bills did. The Bills were energized to play. It seemed like they brought a different intensity that Bill Belichick and the Patriots brought to the game. The Buccaneers and the Eagles played, and the Eagles were dead from the beginning. Jalen Hurts played not very good. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. A lot of talk is going out in the market, kind of searching for a better upgraded quarterback. But I don't think that happens. I'm not going to jump on the wagon so soon because I think Jalen just had too good of a season to be left like that and said, like, you suck. Because he doesn't. He doesn't suck. Eagles fans, you guys drafted a good quarterback. He's your future. He is your future. Now, maybe he's not your future. I mean, in the next 3-4 years, he's your future. Look out for Jalen Hurts. Okay? And then, of course, the Rams. Or, not the Rams, my bad. The 49ers beat the Cowboys on a pretty controversial game at the end, of course. But you call the quarterback draw. I don't know what you thought you were going to get there. I don't know what Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy were thinking there. It was bad calling. It was a good job. Honestly, in the end, it was a good job by D'Amico Ryan to kind of hold the Cowboys in the end and was able to hold on. And now they're going into the conference to play at Lambeau. God bless them. I mean, it's going to be freezing cold, probably in the negatives down there in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And then the Steelers played the Chiefs. The Chiefs were down 7-0 after a T.J. Watt scoop and score, but they never looked back after that. The offense exploded up 21-7 at half, and then they scored the equal amount of points in the second half, held the Steelers to 14. Big Ben retiring. We might do a separate video on that as well. Like, we might be able to get, like, a Steelers fan. Like, I know a few that could come on and talk a little bit about that, like Big Ben's legacy and stuff. All that's going to be coming up. This is just the start of the podcast. We're going to discover new formats. Whatever you guys like of the formats, we're going to keep discovering in the next few weeks. And it's really cool. And I'm excited to talk some more sports. We're probably going to do like one 30-minute tomorrow, and that'll be it to get some stuff. And thank you guys for watching.